Yo, what's going on, guys?
Yo.
What's good? Everybody good today?
Yeah, pretty good. How about yourself?
Good.
What's up, boys?
So,
What up? What up?
who was that? Stefanos?
Yes. How you doing?
Take a little buy skis on UJ, or UJ, Paul?
What up?
You take a little buy skis on UJ?
Yes, sir. Yo.
Your guys already?
Yep. Yo. What up, everyone? Yep, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. UJ's 4 hour just broke the previous, so that means once it broke here, we look for buys. Thinking we should get this wick fill. I'm gonna target probably this 23 pips, and then I think we can probably get up into here. And this is kind of like a daily wick fill area up here. So if you look at the daily, it's kind of a long shot, and it would be a huge move. But that's what the chart shows, so we'll see. But I will definitely not be holding it that long. If I can get 20 pips, I'm going to be more than happy. What up, Rafael? How's it going, bro? Where's the TP? TP is right here on this wick. So it's about 23 pips. If we hit 20, I'm probably going to secure profit, but I do think we have more upside than that. If you go to the 30-minute, we got a lot of clean traffic. So we'll see how we move. Nice job, Nathan. Yeah, it looks good, bro. I think it looks good. Yeah, Java, send the chart. I will pull it up. Excuse me. Birds freezing. What up, John? Yeah, hopefully we can hit that 20 pip take profit. We just broke out of that little range we were in, so I'm thinking it looks pretty good.
What up?
Yep. Brr. Yeah, this clean traffic here, and then this wick. Excuse me. What up, AG? It's freezing in here for some reason. What up, Diego? I mean, the hourly kind of got above everything, so I think it could push and fill that wick. And then yeah, this is clean all the way up to here, but I think this is still a good target for Asian session. We don't need to try and target 50 pips today. What up, London? Yeah, above 108 would be nice. I think it looks good so far. This way we can push up and close a little higher. We'll have a even safer stop loss too for that hourly close. What up, Liv?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, yo.
How are you doing on your challenge?
Good. Had a loss on UJ this morning, but then I got a win on the second one.
Nice.
And then, so I'm down 1.5% for the day, but I'm still up like 3.2% for the week.
Were you shorting UJ in the morning?
No, I was buying UJ this morning. I was selling it, and then I took a buy. So I was selling once it broke the low right here, which it did, and then it took off. But I'm assuming this is because there right after this one happened, there was the USD like gas news, and then it just took off. And then I took a buy right here when it broke above here, and I was targeting up here, but it stopped right here on me.
Yeah, because I was shorting UJ in the morning and then it just kept forming weak 15-minute bearish candles, so I just got out at break even and I was like the New York Open's about to happen. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, this morning
Yeah,
kind of sucked, but
like New York Open had a massive wick up. It would have took me out.
yep, yeah, Kevin. Basis for this trade, 15-minute closed above resistance here, and also 30-minute closed above, and we got really nice candles to the left, so anticipating it to continue up.
Yeah, I'm just scratching a trade on AJ long. Profit like 2 pips.
You got 2 pips out of it?
Oh yeah, I'm already done with my profit target.
Oh.
So just kind of opening and closing. Supposed to get 10 grand. I got 63 grand.
Damn. Already?
Yeah.
Damn, I hope this 15 doesn't break here.
Could have been, yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's not like last night. he'll get a good move either way. No, I was choking on some water. Cat hair everywhere.
Morning, morning.
Yep.
Man, UJ's on a tear lately.
Yeah, it was moving this morning.
I was so bearish on this pair up until
Yeah, I was hesitant for the buys I took this morning.
Yo, whose
What up,
mic's
Yvonne?
that?
UG on the 5 minute looks like it just created a higher low, and on this 5 minute just broke through the previous 2 5 minutes.
Yeah, it almost broke the 15-minute bearish candle.
Yeah. MT4, it's still a few pips away.
Brr. Hands are numb. Ooh. Oh, I thought it broke it. It just kind of snapped.
I set some of my TPs on the see where it wicked up to the left, the
Yep.
15 minute.
Yep.
I put some of them there because I feel like a counterpart should just wake up and then do like a fake out down. Or am I just talking nonsense?
I don't think this. I think this could be an issue, but I think we're gonna get above it based on the higher time frames.
Yeah, my wick just broke here.
Yep, same.
So I think we should be clear to run it all the way up here.
Yeah, 20 pips would be lovely.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely.
I'm gonna move stocks up in a bit.
I'm gonna just secure half my positions after work. For myself.
Sounds like a good plan to me. JB, that's because of your broker. So unless your trading view chart is from your broker, your MT4 or MT5 broker will more than likely look different. Some of them get pretty close, but some of them don't. So like FXCM is pretty damn close for LMFX and for this FTMO challenge broker. Thought process behind this entry. Thought process was we had a really strong 30-minute close above here and a good 15-minute close above any 15-minute resistance. So I took it based on this 15-minute, kind of wicking down, pushing up, and put stops below. And the target is based on 15-minute. There's a little wick right here. It's about 25 pips. So yeah, I'm thinking we should fill that. And if we blow past this, we got a lot of upside, but I think a good target is 20 pips. So hoping we can get there. This candle looks decent. Little higher close would be nicer because then the hourly, when it wicks down, will have a little more room to play with. But as long as we get a good bullish 30-minute close, that'll be good enough. I recommend LMFX. You can go with whatever you want. Just do some research on it. I will be right back. The bias is bullish now because the 4-hour pushed above the bearish high that was made. So now I'm anticipating this wick to get filled and more upside. Because this wick, whoever was just talking about securing positions at this wick, this is going to be the 4-hour wick fill if we get there. So that's going to be this wick right here. So that's why I'm not too concerned with this being an issue. Whoever, I think that was you, Gerzat.
Yeah.
Yep. Because yeah, if the 4-hour fills that wick, it should just continue with it on the head. Whoa, continue with it on the higher time frame. I'm not explaining the entry for a 7th time. You got to go back and watch the video, man. I'm sorry. I just did it like 7 times in 5 minutes. I'll go over it at the end of the trade.
Are you talking to me?
No.
I can't understand you. What? You're yelling.
Can I ask you a question?
If you stop yelling at me, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's up?
I just place a trade and then open my mic key and then put my trade in 0.01.
Yep, you got to change the risk. What did you put for your risk at?
1%.
Okay, so how big's your stop loss?
12 bit.
Depends on how big your account is.
There we go. We're moving.
Yep. Hopefully we see some more push. There we go.
Pushing you.
Is the FTMO
Oh, FTMO. You for 1% you have to risk 100%, and that's 1%.
Oh, okay. Makes sense now.
So if you risk 50%, that's 5%. Yep. So when I place my trades, my risk is either 50 or 75%, because then I'm risking 0.5% or 0.75.
So you got to play 70 or whatever you want to. If you want to risk 1%, you got to pay 100.
Yep.
Or 10.
100.
Okay.
Yep. What up, Yan?
Let's go, UJ.
Come on,
break that
UJ. 20 pip TP. Come on. Do it up.
Break that 4 hour.
Hey, Paul, I got a quick question.
Yep.
So see how this 1 hour is closing like a super strong bullish candle, right?
Yep.
Are you worried at all if it does not have a top wick?
Oh, this is gone.
Go
to my TP, bitch.
No, not really. It's super strong. See, look at it. Doesn't have a top wick, but I think we're gonna keep seeing more push right here.
I hate that.
Come on.
Oh, man. I hate this.
Because it just made a new 4-hour high. And there's nothing here. So.
Stop some profit.
There we go. No, I didn't hit take profit yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it like wicked right up to it.
Yeah.
It's alright, I think there's more. There's more coming.
I'm going break even though.
Break even.
I pulled my take profit right to the top of this wick right here.
I only have one position open. My other rest of my position's closed.
Damn, that happened so quick. I wasn't ready for it. And it literally pushed like right to it.
Let's see how close I was.
Damn, come on, don't come
I
down.
was like 1 pip away.
Yep, it was like right. I would have closed it if I pressed the button quick enough, but I wasn't prepared. I didn't expect that. Come on, pump up there again so I can get out. Yeah, my stop loss is still in the same spot. I think we should be good. We're above everything. How's the hourly look? Oh God, yeah. I think we'll hit.
It's a stressful time for me, man. I struggle so much holding these.
Then close part of it.
Yes.
I closed it and they shot up. I'm closing the next one.
I closed door. Nice,
Yeah,
boys.
closed off.
Let's go.
Nice trade.
Yes.
Sick trade for the morning.
I didn't take that when it pushed up right there. I think it's got more gas.
Hopefully. I'm pretty sure with the profits, so I'm done.
I wish every stream could start like this nice easy trade at the beginning.
Hit the TP, baby.
Yeah, come on,
For the
push up.
stream. Everybody make sure you like.
Sure.
I gotta put up the stream.
Go ahead and shoot up so I can think about it all night long.
Hey, as long as you got profit, that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, Definitely, for sure, man.
Come on, don't dick around. Chair's so squeaky. I closed full at 226. Let's go. And it's gonna run. Hells yeah, I made everything back from this morning, plus more. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna get off. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sweet. Watch this thing go right to target too. That'd put me at like $400. That'd have been 4%. Sweet. That's the first time. So normally when I get good stop losses, like 10 or less pips, I get like a really big lot, like 1.2, 0.9s, like per position. And every time I get those kind of positions, they always hit stop loss. And the ones that hit take profit are the trades that look like this. So when I have like 0.4s and 0.5s, those ones always hit my huge take profits. So this
Bro, I
was
was literally just about to say that.
this is the first time I've actually had like some normal lots before all this Corona stuff that's gone up to my target.
Oh, for real? I had, dude, this is still a small little lot for me, and this is, of course, the one that goes up and hits TP, but the one this morning was like 3 times the size of this lot, and it smashes stop loss.
Yeah, this was a nice one. I did not expect it to move this quick.
Yeah, I closed at 11 pips, which is nice.
Yeah, I think I got,
Me too, 11. Yeah, you.
I don't know how many I got. Let me check.
You closed all, Paul?
Oh yeah, I made everything back that I lost plus more. That's a good day for me. I'm good. I don't need anything
Man,
more.
what a week. What a week.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Good or bad for you?
For me, very good. Thank God.
Yeah, very nice week.
108.016 minus 108.1. Oh shit. Fuck me. I still gotta mark up my charts from this morning.
How many pips did I get? I got 14 pips.
What the fuck?
Got in at 108. Got out at 108.16.
I got
I
16.
wonder if it's gonna hit that initial target you had.
I think it
232.
will. I think it will. It just might pull back down and then go up, and I didn't want to sit through that.
Neither. Somebody made a good point about that previous wick to the left there. If you look on the 4 hour, you had a massive down wick that met up with it exactly.
Yep.
You see that big long, yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
It's kind of just scared me a bit, so I didn't want to lose out the trade.
Yep. So when you see that, you gotta look at it rationally, right? So this rejected off of here. Then we have a bearish one. So this candle should respect this bearish candle at some point. It shouldn't get above this blue line. So if it gets above this blue line, it should also get above this resistance as well. Because for me, I don't see this bullish candle as resistance. I see this bearish candle. So since this is a bullish wick, it's not going to affect a bullish candle coming up, if that makes sense. Damn, this thing's going now. Look at that. This would have been a nice...
Damn you.
It's all good. That's only gone up like 2 extra pips. I think we can trade UJ earlier. I think I'll start the stream because I like UJ and Asian session better. I think I'm gonna start the stream at like 5:30 Central Time now.
Now you got me waking up even earlier.
I was
5:30
also sorry. I was also looking for a GJ buys today, and if I took those, they would have worked out too.
Yeah, GJ buys looked good as well. I just liked UJ's traffic better and it had less spread. Did GJ go up already too? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think these are gonna come back down and you can get another entry, so we'll
No,
hang
I'm
out.
done. I'm not trading anymore.
Oh no, I'm not either, but if it comes back, I'll let someone know.
This was it. Actually, it was on EJ. Actually, it was very similar.
Yeah, I'm gonna close my magic keys so I can't take another trade. Yeah, that was too perfect. That was literally no drawdown. Thanks, Dro. Appreciate it. Same thing every day. Java, if you send that chart, I will pull that up for you. Mr. Flair, you just missed the trade, bro. $108,293.
It was a really good day with that trade.
Yeah. The sell this morning, really. This sell right here, I had two positions at 1.14, and it just smashed stop loss. And then these buys were 0.77s. So, but this was only, I think this was a 9 pip stop loss that got hit, and then I made 16. So I made everything back, which is good.
Yeah, I was in sells a bit earlier, and it kept forming weak 15-minute bearish candles, and I just got out near break even. I was like, New York opens happening. I always know it as a nasty pullback.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this was because of this natural gas storage, because as soon as that came out, yeah, because look, it was 19, minus 19, is that billion or B? Whatever, I'm assuming that means billion, but that's like cut in half.
Yeah, I would not have even expected that because that was like a low impact news.
Yep, same.
Yo,
Yeah, Java, I don't know what your chart is, bro.
yo, my bad, guys. I had to step away for a second, but great call on that UJ trade. I took it too.
Thank you. Played out.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I think this is going to give another opportunity because if you look at just looking at the 30-minute, there's a ton of room to get some good entries here.
Open road.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, no, Java, I don't see any chart. Nice job, KP.
I feel like if anybody is going to enter here, wouldn't you want to wait for a lower high to be created, like on the 15-minute and 30-minute, and then the break above that?
Oh yeah, I'm not saying enter right now. Definitely don't enter right now. But it's gonna eventually it will set up to give another opportunity or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Moy with those King Moy with those profits you just made, you can finally join the team. Oh, okay, that would make sense. Yeah, I'm not a fundamental person by any means. I just trade strictly what I see in these little candles, and that is it. If I see like a red folder, then I just stay away, try to get in before, or trade after. But yeah, fundamentals is, if you want fundamentals and you want to learn that, I would say take a course or go talk to Jevin for fundamentals. I'm not his biggest fan, but he's very good at what he does, so can't take that away from him. Yeah, Jevin, whatever. He is very good at what he does, though.
Yeah,
so.
I've just heard about him. I don't know like how he trades or whatever.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's real good. So if you want to learn fundamentals, that's where I would recommend you go.
I believe fundamentals are a bit more risky though, no?
Like I said, I don't even know how to answer that question. All I know is when I was trying to incorporate it into my trading, granted, I was probably doing it wrong. the chart would tell me buys, but the fundamentals would tell me sells. And then I was just picking different every time. So, to join the private, I always feel like I'm plugging my own self, but whatever. Go to this. Oh, you guys can't see the website. Well, anyways, you go to. I'll type it in here for you. Go to that website and then scroll down. If you click here, you can get more information on everything. And then you just go to purchase and sign up. And then there's some information about me. So.
He loves Tic Tacs and cats.
Yeah, true. I haven't had Tic Tacs in a while because I've been eating whatever I want for the most part. I'm just taking a break from dieting, a break from the gym, and just relaxing for the first time in a long time. So, but once the corona's over and the gyms are open, the Tic Tacs will be back. And if someone sends me Tic Tacs the next time I'm on prep, you may or may not be able to wiggle yourself into a discount into joining. Who knows? Yeah, see, look at that little spike we saw, Sam. It didn't go anywhere. And yeah, Manuel, that is if you're that fundamentals guy, that's his Instagram on IG. If you want to learn them, I'll actually pull it up real quick. Instagram magic keys. Jev. How do you spell it? Hare. So this is where if you want to learn fundamentals, go to here, and then send him a message, or you might be able to join through this link here. I'm not sure, but this is the fundamentals demand. So. Yo, Alejandro, you got a fan blowing in the mic?
No.
Oh, it's making a lot of noise, whatever's going on.
Alright, I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna be trading NFP by any means. Group is closed. It's not closed. If you sign up, you can get in the group. That I know for a fact. His group might be closed though. Oh, his group's closed? Okay, yeah. Well, then you're kind of SOL. I don't know. We butt heads. That's all I know.
AUD has news in about an hour and 15 minutes, and it's retail news. I wonder how they're gonna come out with this whole virus shit.
Yeah, you can send a chart if you know how. Yeah, Talia, no specific reason. We just don't get along.
Yo, Paul, I have a question.
Yep.
Good trade, by the way. I got before I pulled up the stream, I was like in the same trade. I was like looking. I wanted to see if like my thought process was the same as yours. So like 4 hour, the last one was bullish, and then it was bearish, and then it broke the last 4 hour, and then you took a buy based off of that in the clean traffic, right?
What's up? I missed the last part.
Oh, you took a buy because of the clean traffic bullish, right?
Yep.
From the 4 hour break.
Yep. So we had the 4 hour break. We have clean traffic to the left. We have a close above resistance, and then I liked the stop loss as well. So.
Are you gonna be trading USD JPY more often from now on, or
during Asian session? Yeah.
Yeah, the spread is so much better.
Yep.
I wanted to ask you, did you finish your FTMO evaluation?
I am at. Not yet. This is where I'm at so far. So that's the max daily loss. This was today. So I just made 230 just now. So this should be 500. So I'm halfway done.
Nice, man.
Yeah. So you can see right here on this little dump right here was this morning. So I was at 601, and then I went down to I lost 363. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. So dumped down.
Risking around like 2%, I'm guessing, right?
What's up?
So you're risking around 2%?
Nope. I risk 1.5. 1 to 1.5.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you took 2 entries then this morning. That's why you lost so much, or?
To be honest with you, I fucked up. I really fucked up. So I never do this, and I think that's why I forgot. So when I took the entry, I took it based on this 15-minute candle. So my 1% risk was from here, and I entered about here. And I didn't like how it was forming, so I moved the stop loss up to here, and then it pushed up above here and came all the way back down and broke the low, and I forgot to drag the stop back to where I had it, and then it hit the stop up here. So my 1% was risking here to here, but it actually hit an extra, 8. I lost an extra 8 pips that weren't incorporated in the 1.5%. So I just kind of fucked up on my own. So that's why I lost more than 1.5%. I should have only lost 150, but I think I lost 197.
Nice.
Yeah. So not nice. It was stupid, but I have no idea why I did it. And then when it came back in my direction, I don't know why I didn't drag it back.
Would you consider trading just like only Asian?
No. I love New York. I would trade New York over Asian, but nobody does Asian, and there's seems to be a lot of people that trade Asian, so I like the group we got. So
yeah, I've been trying to like put like a rule set to follow for like the way that the way that I've been watching you do the live streams, and from it seems like it works a whole lot better, like doing like the 4-hour direction of the previous, and then like on breaks of 15 or 30-minute closes. It seems to work better on the Asian session, better than the New York, at least for what I saw.
What works better?
Just like the taking the directional cue from the last 4-hour candle, and then trade breaks of 15-minute highs or lows. That's kind of how I think that you trade, I guess.
Yeah. So it's always based on the 4-hour. I think it works better in New York session because of the volume. But it obviously works in both sessions. New York, it just works faster.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So like in New York, once it broke this 15-minute, this would have been like probably twice the size candle. And if not, this one would have continued up even more. And we would have kind of hit this target right away. But since it's Asian, it's going to kind of probably dick around a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to try. Plus, there's NFP tomorrow.
Yeah. So if NFP is going to drive it down, we could see nice up movement tonight into London.
Yeah, for sure.
Java, you can't post a link, bro. You got to just copy the back end of the chart. I feel like you should know this. You've been here probably longer than anyone. But you guys can't. I forget when I go up to this top left, you guys can't see. So when you go onto your when it says tradingview.com/chart/ you copy those letters in between those last 2 slashes. Yeah, you can't send links, only I can. We were starting almost 6 o'clock, but I glanced at the UJ spread at 5 o'clock and it was already at 1 pip. So we're going to be starting at 5, probably around 5:15, 5:30 like we used to. Central time, that is. Yep, yeah, Miles. I use the previous 4-hour. It's the previous 4-hour color, so bullish or bearish. whether it's at support or resistance, there's no relevancy to that whatsoever. It's just if it's bearish, we look for sells until it gets above that candle. Once we got above, now we look for buys. So this line that you see is the high of the 4 hour, which was one of these 2 wicks right here. So once price pushed above there, now we have better chance of price going up, because if it was going to respect the 4 hour, it should have not pushed above here and stayed and went below. So it's the same thing as looking at like a 30-minute candle. So if this close was a fake out and price pushed below here, this buy is kind of invalid again. So same concept, just different time frame. What's up, Scott? Victoria, Canada. Okay. Yep, Java, I still didn't get anything. And I have no idea. Delirium. All I know is the chart tells me it's bullish, so I'm looking for buys. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's strong here.
It doesn't take 3 wins to recover 1 loss for me. If that's doing it for you, you're doing something wrong.
Did this
Plus,
current 15-minute wick break below the previous on your MT4?
I have it closed.
Okay.
Yeah, Nix, I think you
Hopefully-
left yesterday. I talked a little shit before when you left.
Who, me?
Whoever's still in the trade, I think this might continue.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, Mohammed. We're winning way more than we're losing. And my New York wins, they really cancel out my Asian session losses if I lose on Asian session. So, that's on you, because I'm doing just fine. Yeah, thanks, Nix. You missed some good shit talk when you left.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out, boys. I'm gonna go for a run.
DJ is.
All right, bro. See you later.
Peace out.
See ya. That was a very quick Asian session.
Mhm.
I'm done for the day. I'm not trading. So I'll be on New York. Take care, fellas.
See you later, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the stream.
Boris, if you send a chart, I will look at it, but you gotta send a chart. And I'll mark up the chart with the analysis in a second. See you later, bro. How do you go about identifying a reversal? I just wait for it to happen. Yep, so the 4 hour tells me which way I'm taking the trade, and the 15 and the 30 minute tell me where a good entry is going to be. Okay, I'll pull that up in a second, Hayden. Hayden, let's see what you got. Yeah, no worries, Nick. You didn't. I was just talking shit, so you didn't really miss anything important. Beautiful. Yep, that entry too. That was perfect right there too. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's GJ. Okay. That set up like exactly the same. Wow.
Yeah, UJ and GJ go the same way.
Oh yeah, I know they go the same way, but just like the candles, they were like, we had a bullish, bearish, and then we took off. Little bullish break, bearish, and then we took off. It's like exactly the same. This chart looks just like mine too. This is exactly what mine's about to look like. I should just copy your chart. Save it to my Trello. Yep. Yeah, I'm about to mark it in a second.
Oh shit.
Hey Paul, what was that FTMO thing? Is that
Mm,
just like track your trades?
no, it's like a challenge, and if you pass it, you get a live funded account, and you get to trade with
Oh
their
wow,
and you trade with their capital.
I might try that.
Yeah. So I'm just doing their 10K one. But you can get a 10K account, 25, 50K, or 100K. And this is almost a 3-to-1 win ratio, so I don't know where I'm trading a 1-to-3. Right.
So I got sells coming in for a long term.
On UJ?
I haven't looked at you. Let me see a chart here. No, it's tricky right now. It's tricky.
I think it's too bullish.
I have more buys coming. I agree with you on the buys, and my mind goes buys during your time here with Asia, then full on rejection come London here to bring it back down.
Yeah, London's probably going to bring it down to correct part of this move.
Right, to clean the board,
Yep.
and then that's when we'll have our initial buy zones, where you have your zones there, and that's where I actually have a buy limit at concerning GJ. I have a buy limit at 131, 200, in case it decides to go ahead and really retrace from that level there. If not, then whatever. But I'm just preparing for the worst. But really looking out for the buys come London to have the moves being executed after cleaning up. So.
Just trade what you see. Don't try to overthink it.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm on the West Coast, so.
Gotcha.
Guys are really up.
Yep, I'll get you in a sec, Diego.
Huh?
I was just talking to someone in the chat.
Yeah. And that, it's just been... It's crazy to see oil taking off from optimism. That was really, really...
Josh, you did not send a chart.
Jeez. Good oil, man.
Hey, oil's moving up pretty good.
Yeah, that was. I thought it was gonna go down to 16. Who knows? I'll probably do something at 16. Maybe. I don't. That's what we were hoping, but it's at the lowest of the low since 2000 and 2003.
Jeez.
So it's crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
Would be a good trade of the decade. That little dizzle.
I'm gonna leave this up so people don't ask questions.
It's
But
absolutely crazy.
Here's my week so far. I'm missing my loss from this morning and my win from this morning. I didn't put either of those in yet, but I will be adding those once I turn the stream off. So I think I've had 2 losses this week.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, not as good as I wanted, but I'll get better next week.
Yeah, hopefully the spreads will be improving as we go along.
Yep, I'm thinking that as well. They're starting to drop a lot earlier too.
It's pissing me off, the spreads, huh?
Yeah, that was frustrating me for a while. You can see, I'll scroll through my charts. You can see as when the spreads initially went up, I have more losses that week, and now that they're coming back to normal, there's way more wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever traded any kind of market like that, so it took me like 3 or 4 days to adapt and get used to it. I think it was probably this week. I don't know, that one was pretty good. Was it? I know this week was rough. There was 2 losses right away. This one had 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Is anybody looking at gold right now? You guys know? You guys take a peek at that at all? Watching it?
Nope, you did not send a chart. Where are the moderators to teach people how to send charts? So let me see if I can do this. There we go. I'll drag this down. All right. So I don't know if you can. It's kind of blurry, but these letters right here, at the end of your chart, you just copy and paste that in the chat. That's it. Yep, Java, I saw your chart. It looks good, bro. There's an easier way to send your chart, though. So if you click on this little, you can't see it because I have the subscribe button, but if you go to the top right, there's a take a snapshot. Click that, and then press copy. Because what you sending me this link, some people aren't going to be able to see that. Alright, hi Diego. Where's first profit? It's on the screen. Come on, John. Gotta read the screen. So I don't want to be rude. Miles, read the chart and the stuff I have labeled. I'm assuming you guys can read it because I can read it on my laptop. And then decide if you want to ask the question again. Because I feel like I answered what you were asking. Drop again. Yeah, I'll pull up GA for you, Java, since you're always here every single day. You've earned that right. Oh, I'll give you my opinion. GA looks like shit, and you should not trade it. That's my opinion. I would stay away. That's all I can say for GA for you, Java. Is just if you're gonna trade it, be careful.
The trend's in a buy. It's an uptrend. I'm in a sell right now with it, but I wouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it just looks.
Tricky as hell.
It looks terrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it either. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a mess, man. Everything's a mess.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't seen the markets like this in ever within 4 years.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Osteo, man, I didn't know you came in here. That's cool. I thought your voice sounded familiar, but I didn't think that was you.
Oh.
I wonder if I can get a shareable link to Trello without someone being able to make changes to it. Oh no, I don't want a new one to actually join it. Did Mike leave already?
Yeah, so tomorrow is a deciding factor. Interesting deciding factor for direction. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it'll be interesting for sure.
You think it's gonna be a? You think it's gonna be? Think it's gonna be a pretty big whiplashes, or you think it's just gonna be smooth?
To be honest, I don't know. Like I said, I stay away from the news, so whenever you guys trade it,
just watching it. Just watching it.
I haven't watched any news event like that in at least a month. So, the last time I traded it, it whiplashed and took me out. So,
yeah,
I promised myself I would just stay away and not gamble it.
Yeah.
Dead cat bounce. Justin, I would, if you're looking to take a trade, I would look at a different pair. Yeah. I would not try and force anything on GA. Honestly, if you're gonna trade GA,
was such a that thing. You know those two additional big spikes. You see that?
Here and here.
Yeah, one and then one in the middle, and then.
Oh yeah, here too.
I knew another one was gonna come up to complete that 3-tier top. So go ahead and wick fill, and that's where I sold.
Oh, right up here.
The trend is up, but the trend is up, so it's very dangerous. So I was just gonna ride it until it hits the stop loss.
Yeah, that worked.
It has to come down somehow. You know, it has to come down for the rubber band.
Yep.
To pull back to go higher. It has to. So that's what I'm just banking on.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's how charts move.
I know, yeah, it goes deeper to get a bigger pull. Pull back.
Oh. Honestly, I think you could probably throw a buy or a sell anywhere on here and hit 10 pips. Definitely do not do that, but that's like this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. I think sells make sense. It's trending down right now. Let me go to a higher time frame.
Yeah, well, look at the weekly's a good little indication, and that's what I've been watching
Yeah, I mean, even looking at the week, like, look at these candles. They look like crap.
Yeah, exhausting.
Yeah, sells make sense. I would still stay away because you have coming into this here, first of all. And then you're coming into all of this.
Yeah.
And then if you go up, you got that. You got that. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
I have a TP for 197,245. 197,200 area. In a perfect world.
Yeah.
Let me see how it goes.
Yep. Yeah, GA used to be my favorite pair, but ever since the Corona crap, the spread is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it looks like crap. So once it comes back to normal, I'm definitely going to be trading GA again because it moved so nice. So, yeah, we're saying avoid GA, Mr. Phil.
Yeah, we're just observing, talking and it just seems like a lot of trends have started but stalled because of things that are going on.
Yeah.
Trends that are at its peak. As you can see from in year 2016 with GA, where I had that peak, it's right there, just meeting it and rejecting it. So that's what sold me. 2016 in June, February. Across the board. So what's for dinner for everybody?
I don't know yet.
I've been doing Chipotle almost every single day.
Chipotle? Yeah, I've been eating like an asshole.
Their quesadillas are really good.
Oh yeah, they're super good. All their food's, I like it.
Didn't even realize they offered quesadillas.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't even think they're kind of hidden on the menu, I feel like. Yep, you gotta... No, I did not see. I was not in Raja's stream today. You can't send a screenshot. You need to copy those letters at the back of your chart. Yep, yeah, I do. Launch Vaughn, message me on Instagram, and I will tell you those. Oh, here, I see you. I think I found you, Vaughn. I'll message you quick. Hopefully it's you. No, I don't think sales are coming until we start closing below here. I feel like there's a higher chance that we're gonna close above and continue back up. But if we do close below, then we could definitely come down. What's the 30 look like? Yeah, I think this 30 is gonna close above. I think this right here is going to look something like this in here. And then we're going to head back up. So this bearish candle is probably going to look something like this. Something like that. Or it'll close bullish. That'd be even better. Okay, JPY. Yep, Delirium. If you send a chart, I will pull it up. That could be why it's moving so ugly, Phil, for sure. I don't know the fundamentals of why it's moving like it is. I just know that the way it is moving looks horrendous. I might not have replied to it. Yep, thanks, Salman. Appreciate it, bro. It was real quick. Yep, exactly. King Moy, I think that'd be a really good entry.
Yeah, before all these restrictions, I purchased a ticket to Toronto again
Yeah,
for under 200.
under 200.
200, yeah, 200 USD, under 200.
What? I can.
Yeah, with WestJet, everything was going to shit. Then they, of course, they went ahead and just changed and shut down. The borders should have shut down everything. The land borders as well 3 weeks ago. So
I was to say I can buy a ticket to Florida from Wisconsin for like $40 round trip.
that's crazy. I just paid for a flight to Oklahoma for 89
Yeah,
from California.
that's so cool.
One way, right? Because this, if you look deep, first of all, if you're gonna buy a flight, you have to do private window on your computer, so the search engine can't pick up on your searches and just try to screw you with the prices. So when you do private window, now you're under the radar of looking for the prices and then the deals that you want for the airlines. So once you do that,
Oh.
pinpoint that, and then for where we're going now as far as their economy, I just put one way because round trip airlines are not offering certain times for round trip. So I was just trying to get out, So I did one way, and then I'll go ahead and pay for flight back. Our airport is so desolate, so eerie. LAX is just dead. It's
Yeah.
dead.
You're in
Dead.
Cali? Are you in Cali?
Yeah, it's Southern California.
Okay.
Yes. Born and raised. Just waiting on this relief. the stimulus checks coming out. It's not much, but
If you have direct deposit, you should be getting that on the 17th.
okay. So I guess I'll be getting on the 17th,
Hey.
and then putting half of that into crypto. Half of that
Oh, it
into
just
crypto.
went to like 7,000 today.
I know, yeah. Imagine pulling the trigger at 3, or well, I think it dropped to 5. Yeah, it dropped to 5 and rejected. Imagine
Hey,
pulling the
Bob.
trigger at 5.
Have you seen DJ? How it's forming?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll pull it up quick.
That monthly though, it's just.
Ooh.
But all I know with GJ is if it goes lower, that's a great indication for getting into as well. If it takes off, it takes off, and it's going to be a lovely, lovely trade. With that monthly, I already have made a down wick, and who knows how far it's going to go up. I probably the 145 or who knows. God.
Yeah, I was gonna take this like when it was dumping.
I'm going to be
I think
safe
it's gonna-
for buys, yeah.
It's gonna come down all the way back here.
I have a sell limit at I was talking to the guys 131 200. It's just sitting there just in case it does its worst.
Yeah, it may come down all the way down to the next support and then shoot back.
Yeah, or we can do that too as well. Yeah. 133 400.
Yep, yeah, I saw the gold chart. That looks terrible. Nope, no 5 minute for me. Maybe Nikita, maybe. I don't know. It was a really good buy, so I don't know if I want to take another one yet. But I think it would definitely be a good Once this candle closes, once the next candle breaks above there, I think that'll be a good trade to continue back up. How's it going, Ben? I think I got everything.
I'll get up with you guys though. You guys do the stream for London with Raja?
Nope, I just do Asian session. And then for New York session, I typically will trade that with my private group.
Alright.
Yeah, and then sometimes I jump on Rakil's, but
Yeah.
I just let him kind of do his thing.
Yeah, he grew so much as a trader from 2.5 years ago. He's been always consistent and very, very good at identifying those low time frame closes along with mapping grid analysis.
Yep.
And and every 2 years ago he just kept on doing it, and then now he just some people just hit that explosion.
Yeah, he's a
The
beast
gasoline
now.
just goes right through the lighter and sparks, and he's just.
We're all gonna hit that.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's a good piece of perfect. I mean, he's a perfect example of that if he can do it, anybody can do it within that time frame.
100%.
Yep.
150%.
Yeah, definitely finding him amplified my learning curve for sure. Oh yeah,
Wow.
this would be a beautiful. I like this. Now that it broke above here, that'd have been an
Second,
entry for me right there to go up. Yep, I like that.
We've got movement, huh?
Yep, I like that. I'm not taking it, but if I didn't take this one, I'd be taking this one right here. So if you're taking this trade, this would have been an entry there, stop loss there, and I think you can get a wick fill up there. So I'm gonna leave this up, and I think that looks really good personally.
I just got a room. GA's moving, man. GA's moving. This guy's dumb.
Yep, I'm actually gonna take this off in case it loses. I don't want anyone to be coming in late and taking it. But if you got in at the close, I think this will be okay.
What are you referring to there?
What's up?
What are you referring to there?
Oh, I put up a position showing I was in the trade. Just saying that I like that buy, and I didn't want someone to show up late and just jump in and take a trade. But I think that trade's gonna work out.
Yeah, it's got some more gas in the tank.
Oh yeah.
So it's a perfect scalp opportunity.
Look at that. That thing is going.
Guys talking about UJ or GJ?
UJ. Yeah, it's already been up. It went up 5 pips already. That'd have been no drawdown so far.
Momentum. I think someone in the group asked what's a wick fill? Someone did. Someone threw something out there. Like, how would you identify a wick fill and know where it would go?
So when I look at candles, I see it as like a bullish is not going to reject a bullish candle, bearish won't reject a bearish candle, kind of thing. But then again, all the wicks are different. So like 15-minute, this wick here is bearish, but I'm mapping out my targets on the 4-hour. So this being bullish here shows me that if we get above here, this is going to fill this wick because these orders need to be grabbed to either drive price down, which it shouldn't because this candle should have drove price down. So that's kind of how I look at it, is if the momentum is going that way, then the candle should fill to the wick and I'd say like 70% of the time it does fill past it as well.
Go to a perfect example. Go to you got on that. You can keep it there. The bearish wick that opened to the left.
This one?
Left, no, clear one, the high one, yeah. That one there would be a perfect example of wick filling.
Yep.
As the price would seem like it would be descending, and all of a sudden, boom.
Yep.
And you can see the prior. Go back to where you had it. Those puppies, yeah, those little puppies right there, filled the left what we were looking at.
Yep.
So right, yeah, it always would tend to just go fill right in the middle of a wick, of the previous wick. So if you're learning to take a profit and you don't know where it'd be going up, but you know it's gonna wick fill, it always goes half the wick's distance of the prior.
Huh.
Always, you can see left there. Here, go a little left. The first two wicks, yeah, that would be a sloppy example, right? But if I were to enter halfway, yeah, in that bearish one, sell,
Yep.
I'd probably be scared to shit for a couple minutes. But the idea of that wick fill, it has filled, and we need to go back down to some extent for pips.
Yep, down to here.
Yeah, right, and then going down.
Yep.
But this, it's a selectivity of that, and that's what I've learned of many losses and many wins. But that's it has to be a momentum too, so it can't just be any wick.
Yep.
I mean, if you're momentum, then it's gonna visit that one. So let's see what's going on, because we have some movement, huh, guys?
Yeah. See you later, Java.
Guys got some movement, man.
Yeah, so if this candle closes bullish, the next candle could go up and fill this wick as well.
Totally, huh? Yeah, I'm with you on that. I see what you see.
Alright, guys, I gotta bounce. I gotta do some unemployment stuff.
Ooh, have fun.
Thanks, man.
Right, get it done.
See you later, boss.
See you in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys.
Take care.
Yeah. Nope, I will not be trading NFP tomorrow. That thing pulled back hard. Kevin, for your question, the time frames I use to actually map out and execute a trade are 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, and then I actually execute on the 15-minute time frame. What is GJ doing? I think UJ's still gonna go up.
Dropping a little bit, so it's on its way down to the zone, first zone 133 400. So we'll see what happens after that.
Oh yeah, it's coming down. Yeah. Probably
Yeah.
down into here.
Yeah. If it
Maybe.
tends to break, which this is a perfect example right here. There's that freaking you see that wick that's to the left? There's a nasty little wick on GJ that had built up earlier 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. It needs to fill that. If that rejects that, then that's
here.
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just at a disgusting area. It's just really no clarity.
That's
we
why
know we're gonna go down somewhat, but
yeah, that's why I stayed away. It just looks messy.
yeah, exactly. You stay away. And hey, man, it's not easy staying away. It's not easy. And when you know it, it's not easy. But you gotta know.
Yep. Gotta give yourself the best opportunity. Yep. Yeah, gotta get the best opportunity. I felt like UJ was the best opportunity. So.
Yeah. That's right. That's a perfect example, man.
Yep.
Guilty.
It happens. Like I fucked up this morning, so I don't know if you were here when I said it, but
no.
Oh.
This is the first time I stopped in because I see it every day, but I just.
We're not good enough for you.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Like how many traders would be trading for 2 years and still stick around? 3 years still stick around. 4 years still stick around. Going on 5 years.
Fair enough.
I'm still here answering questions. And
fair enough.
Helping out anybody I can help out, man. Never too good.
Yeah, I haven't even been in it for 2 years yet, so nice. I'm still just a baby.
Well, hey, dude, you're gonna be rich as a king.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. The goal for me is just pay my bills and my significant other's bills and get to not have to worry about money.
Amen.
I mean, if it comes to a point where you're making like hundreds of thousands a day, like, that's cool, but, I mean, that's not really the goal for me.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It would be super awesome, though, I'm not gonna lie. That would be really cool.
Yeah, those big numbers, those big numbers, man, those big numbers, they just get smaller and smaller once you're consistent, and it's just like, shit. And in reality, it's like, damn, I just lost $700, or I could have had that, and that could have been freaking been food and gas.
Yep, and paid your rent, like.
yeah, definitely. Yep.
$700 trading day, like, damn.
It's nothing. It's something into nothing. You don't realize it until Raja made a good point. Until it's in your hand, you don't realize something that you lost until it was in your hand at one point.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what happened to me this morning. I was in my second trade. I was in buys on this candle once it broke above here, and I took it up to here, and my target was still this area right here on the 15-minute. But I didn't even realize it till afterwards. I was like, I was up almost 30 pips. Why didn't I just take that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and my stop would have actually never got hit, so my entry looked like this. No, this. My entry looked like this, and then I moved it up to here, so my stop would have never actually got hit. But I closed it once it got up here and this happened, I tightened up my stop to like right here.
Right.
Because this bullish candle formed, and I was like, if it breaks below here, I'll take 2 pips and not take a loss. So, I think this thing could go up, to be honest. I think this 30-minute could close bullish.
Yeah, the market puts you in that position. It's a good little tester to
Yep.
put that down.
Mm-hmm.
Test.
Yeah, the hardest part, I think, is just when you lose, to just be able to take your one more trade if you're allowed that, and then if you lose that, to just be done and not revenge trade. I think that's the hardest part.
Sure.
That was my issue. I'd be up like 700 on like a Tuesday, and then Wednesday I lose like 700. I'm like, oh, okay.
Shit.
Yeah. So. But you've been doing this for 5 years?
Yeah, going on 5. It was December 2013.
Damn.
2016, December? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Yeah, December of 2016. I remember the date. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get to doing it full time?
2.5 years. 3 years, I would say. Because you take away a year, because that's learning.
Yep.
That first year was just learning, so I wouldn't count that as going towards. So I would say I've been trading for 4 years, but really doing it for 3, if you were to ask.
Yep.
But I studied for a year straight. I studied. And then some guy, he earned everyone's trust for 2 years and then just took everyone's money.
Who did that?
That was like 3,000. A couple people put 15K towards him. He almost got away with a quarter. He almost got away with $1 million from everybody in the group.
In Rakil's group?
No. This was a group that was back in 2016.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So it was more like a marketer, and he was just using everybody's money, man. So, police, we filed for FBI. They went ahead, paid him a little visit. Right now he's just getting the process done, send him to jail. But I was supposed to be the reliance on help, and I never got it. So I was just staring at the charts every day for 8 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours, just staring, trying to understand what's going on. Right, no direction at all.
Yeah, that's why once I joined, I was mentoring when I in the beginning as well, probably before I should have been, to be honest, but I wasn't far behind, and I still was just super passionate about just helping and teaching, and everyone does good, so I think it worked out. But once I got in Rakil's group, I just really liked the whole environment, and I wanted my own environment like that. And then I figured I'd take it one step further and do actual one-on-ones.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good stuff when you do that.
Yeah, because he kind of, sort of, it wasn't like actual, like me and him sit in a Zoom together for an hour or two, but it was damn close to that, and that really just took me to another level so much quicker. So I figured if I actually did one-on-ones, I'd have to I'd be able to teach people less for a shorter amount of time, and they would learn quicker. So then the turnaround rate's quicker for me. Even though I'm putting more time into each person, I'm giving them less time in the long run. Yeah, I like it. I'm glad I decided to do it and pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Traders need more people like you.
Thank you.
They need someone solid and to always get their questions taken care of. And it's good to find good people to do that. So I commend you.
Thanks. Just doing what I think is right.
Now you know what's right. So.
Yeah, I do. Some people don't. Some people don't like that I don't show the lots, but I feel like I have a good reasoning behind that. Go to YouTube Studio.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care what people think. I know that, like, I mean, if I showed all my students, they're all doing extremely well, extremely fast. So, I mean, that's good enough for me. I don't need, what's the word? Can't think of the word. Like,
approval?
Yeah, I don't need approval from anyone because I know what I'm doing is working, kind of thing.
The other thing, most of the people they show off, they do it to show off.
What's up?
That'd be me.
Most people that share like the lot sizes and the money and the stuff, you never see them show the losses.
Yep.
You see what I mean? But for you show like if you gain 10, 15 pips, you show plus and minus pips, and the other information is personal.
Mm-hmm.
You,
Yeah, I feel like
it's confusing because people like when you like start,
mm-hmm.
people put trading like 5 lots, 6 lots, 4 lots, and you don't understand like risk management and money and the size of your account versus where you need to trade. It can be confusing.
Yeah, that's part of why I don't like to, besides the personal part, and I don't want people to know my business. When I first started, my mentor was making thousands of dollars a day. So I was thinking with a couple $100 account, I could do the same thing. But in reality, that's not how it works at all. And I was so focused on getting to his lot size level that I wasn't focused on the learning. So I was like, okay, well, let's just get rid of making money in general. And then people that do decide to join, I know are there to learn and not to just make money because they don't even know if I'm making money, regardless if I am or aren't. They don't know. So I know if they are there, they're there to learn. And wow, UJ's making a move. Yeah, UJ could come down. That was a nasty little fake out.
Yeah, that was likewise with GJ following that. So GJ is approaching the zone. That first barrier. Let's see what she do. I'm gonna wait till London, but definitely we'll be cheering UJ and GJ on.
Yeah.
Or New York. New York was.
I thought it was gonna rise up until New York, and then NFP was going to probably drive it down, but
yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Yeah.
It might drive it. It might drive. If it's good, it'll drive UJ up, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Correct.
I've got a chart. I will let you know in a second, Sebastian.
Right? Good morning. I woke up late today.
Yeah, your chart's not working, Sebastian. You might have copied the wrong thing. You woke up late, huh?
You're on Kiwi. Yeah.
Damn.
Guys, you didn't even get time to get coffee. Everything went too fast today.
Yeah. We didn't even need your coffee today.
Oh yeah, I had my last coffee and I'm gonna be off coffee for a while because I'm drinking too much coffee these days. So the next 3 days for me, including the weekend, is gonna be like detox.
I feel like traders in general, like 50% of our blood is coffee.
Chocolate milk.
Yeah, I gotta stop because it dehydrates me. One kiwi. And I just, there are these guys that take 1 cup of coffee and then they go the whole day. I drink like, it just becomes way too much. It's too much for the system, actually.
I think the cat's locked in the bathroom with my girlfriend, and he's.
No, the weird thing is if I have my liter of water on the side and I just sip it all day long, I'll go through 2 liters, 3 liters of water as well as I would go through coffee.
The water's good.
Right, it hydrates you, and the coffee dehydrates
Come here. Yeah? Did she lock you in the
What up,
bathroom?
boys? I'm back.
Yo, yo. Hi.
What have you guys been talking about?
Yeah, Kevin. Yep. He was locked in the bathroom with his mother. Let's see how this chart works. Yep. Yep, I would do. I think your stop was a little low. You probably could have had your stop loss right at that red dotted line. I wonder if that's what that means. Yeah. But yeah, I would wait for the 4 hour to close. Because if it closes bullish, then I'm still going to look for buys and anticipate this wick to get filled on the next 4 hour. But if it closes bearish, and this was a huge grab on the daily to then take us down. And then it's going to be rejecting probably this wick here. Because I was anticipating if we're going to get a big move, that we could fill this wick on the daily time frame, but that would have been a massive, massive move. Shh. And the cat talks more than me on the live stream.
It's breaking down the analysis.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not the person to make a cat Instagram. That's not me. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not a tea person. Makes my stomach feel weird for some reason. Yeah, let's check this out.
I have a bunch of tea, but I rarely drink it.
I think that makes sense, Pixel. Your target, so I'm gonna assume that's your like final target. But I would look to secure something in this area, and then once price breaks below here and starts to kind of move down, definitely bring your stop loss down to there, and then maybe kind of inch it down as it falls down to your target over here. But definitely be careful in this area, because if this support holds and sends price back up, it could come back up. So just make sure you're kind of trailing your stop loss on the way down. So then once you do get, I think if price gets below this wick right here, there's no reason you should lose any money on this trade. You could probably hit it break even, but you shouldn't lose money by any means. Oh wait, how long was that? That was EJ. Okay. Yeah, I think UJ could still rise up. Looking at the hourly, looking like I just wanted to tap a little bit lower. And it could just continue back up. Because if we close back above here again, there's a much higher chance we're going to head back up. Especially if this closes bullish, that'll be a huge liquidity
What's your take
grab.
on the taco?
What's up?
What's your take on the taco?
On the taco? What taco?
USD Mexican peso.
I didn't even know that was a pair, to be honest with you. I've never traded it.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I'm in already, and I just need an opinion of what you see on the daily and 4 hour right as of now.
What is it? What are the letters?
USD MXN is the symbol. So
I feel like I should be asking you for your opinion.
I ask for help all the time.
It's a great attitude. I respect that. So in my opinion, looks like the daily made a higher low, but it couldn't reach a higher high. Still closed bullish, so I think it's still bullish. I think if you break above this bullish wick here, you're gonna see that daily fill up to here.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably thinking leaning towards.
Yeah, how it does, it looks bullish. This looks kind of messy.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get above this bearish candle, because you just broke above here, so this area, if it's, you should continue up. If you can get above here, I think you're gonna get above these as well.
What price is that? 24.5 you said?
Yeah, so if it gets above 24.39231, I think you're gonna get above the rest of this as well.
Alright. Yeah, looking like that right now as well.
Yeah. I don't know, just the way I look at it is like this made a lower resistance than these two levels. So ideally, if you're going to continue down, this level should still hold you.
Yeah.
It shouldn't break above it, go up to the top level to then come all the way back down. That just doesn't make sense, you know. So yeah, if you said you're in buys.
I sold it actually. Yeah, sold it. I had sold it at 24.4585.
Oh yeah, you're still way good.
So I was.
Oh yeah, if your sells are up there, you could be. As long as this level or this level holds, I think you should be straight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. I just was just seeing that. Just wanted an extra opinion, and my eyes.
The 4 hour actually looks way better for sells too, because you got this wick to come fill, so it's got to come and grab these orders at some point, and this previous candle couldn't get above the previous 4 hour. So I would just and this one's not even halfway there, so I would just anticipate this to start to fall back down.
Correct.
Yeah, that looks good.
I see.
I mean, your entry's really good too, so I think you're gonna be fine. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a pair. It moves kind of ugly though, I feel like.
Yeah, that thing just went ahead and took off 750 pips, 700 pips from when everything was moving erratic.
Yeah.
It's like, who would have known, right? It's like, oh, we're just gonna put a buy right here at the base, and God, it's just crazy.
It doesn't really make a lot of wicks on candles. Like they don't all like. I would say half of them, tops and bottoms, don't have wicks on both sides.
Yeah, there's. It's an interesting character.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a pair. I think one of the people in the private group, he was trading the peso to something.
Yeah, the pesos. Peso to euro, peso.
Yeah, UJ's probably gonna go back up, but I would still wait to see how this 4 hour closes. If it closes bullish, wait for it to come down a little bit, and then catch a buy at a new high. Yeah, that did a big grab, so that could drive it up pretty well. I'm just gonna take it step by step. I'm gonna see how this 10K FTMO one goes. If I can do it, then I'm probably gonna do the 100K one just to have more capital, and like risk-free capital, and then just I'm not gonna need any more than that, to be honest. So.
What is this challenge that all you guys are doing?
If you go to I think if you just Google FTMO, it'll pop up for you, or ftmo.com maybe. Basically, it's like a company that, if you're a good enough trader, they give you capital to trade with, and you basically trade with their money, and you get 70% of the profits.
You said 75%?
70. So I mean, if you have their 100K account and you make 1% a day, you make $700 a day. At this point, I would have taken a buy once it broke above this candle right here. But since I'm done, I'm not taking anything. But once it broke above this bearish candle, because that did a huge grab to the downside, this should be a nice bullish candle to fill this wick and continue if it does have the volume. That would have been my entry. Would have been right here. And I probably would have put the stop right here. Just because if it gets above here, I don't think it should come back and wick down here. And if it does, then it's definitely going to come down. So yeah, if you target that wick, you can get a nice 10 pips real easy. And then call it a day. Because I think this candle should fill this wick. You heard they haven't gave withdrawals to traders. I guess we'll find out. My buddy says he's gotten his withdrawals, so I feel like that would, if that was happening, that would definitely be the big talk. That wouldn't be, I've never heard of that, so I feel like if that was happening, I would have heard of it.
Oh, you say you know someone who has gotten withdrawals?
Yep. Yeah, I think Ashley's gotten a withdrawal too.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Wait, so Paul, are you trading on your own account and this FTMO account?
No, I'm just doing the FTMO one right now. My personal account is just sitting there for now.
Why the sudden switch?
Just bored, honestly. I wanted to push myself to get better. So the first thing was live streaming. Now people are seeing me trade and I'm calling it before I take it, so they're gonna know if I'm right or wrong. That made me get better. And then showing my screenshots with the entries and exits of me actually taking a trade, that made me even better. So now I'm thinking with this, I have very specific rules on risk that there's no leniency because it's not my own risk. So I figured that would make my discipline even better. And it would be a cool little goal to work towards while we're all just doing nothing. So that's why.
Got it. I mean, it does seem like a fun challenge because all you guys are doing it.
Yeah, it's just kind of are you good enough kind of thing. Because on my own account, if I really, really like a trade, I can risk 5, 7, 8% if I want. On this account, I can't. So I just have to keep it exactly the same no matter what all the time. And I figure that'll just make me better again, just like everything else did. So yep, yeah, you can do a free trial of it. I think they're legit.
I think the hardest thing is the daily max.
Yep, that's the other thing too, is you can't have more than, mine's $500 a day.
It's 5%, so you can't have more than 5% loss a day.
Yep, so it really, really keeps you in check, and I think that's a good lesson and good to learn and build those kind of habits.
I think it helps with creating good habits. Yeah, creating good habits. Exactly what you said.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So I figured it would just make me a better trader. So I was like, why not? I got nothing else to do. I'm fine financially right now. So if I have to take a couple weeks off of trading my account before I get their account, it'll be a good little test. I think I'll be able to do it just fine, but
yeah, the good thing is once you reach the profit goals, you just need to keep trading once a day.
Yep.
And then if you put one trade in New York and one trade in Asia, it counts as 2 days.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. So New York and Asia. So Asia is a new day. So today is a new day.
Yep.
So if you go back and you see, you probably have 5 days already, right?
Yep.
And you probably have had the account for maybe 3 or 4.
I did my first trade on Friday during New York. So I think once this updates, it didn't update for Asian session yet. This will be at 6.
Yeah. So So tomorrow at Asia, you should see 6 then.
Huh, interesting. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Who's trading tomorrow?
I'm gonna
With,
trade either before or after NFP.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm probably only gonna trade before. It's just getting hard to get up because like my sleeping schedule is so messed up.
Yeah, same. I
Because
missed
I
New
don't.
York twice this week because
Just like staying up late, right? Because there's like no work or anything like that.
yeah. I mean, I work from home doing trading and coaching anyway, but now like my girlfriend's home all the time, so we just watch Netflix and it's like, oh shit, it's 3 a.m. I'm gonna start working in an hour. I should probably try to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my sleep schedule's been terrible.
I also hate waking up late in general. I just feel like I wasted my time.
Yeah, I hate when I wake up at like noon.
And for me, I don't know why my body's weird. When I get like more than like 5 6 hours of sleep, I feel more exhausted. When I get like 8 9 hours, and my body's more sore than if I just got like 5 6.
Yeah, same. When I
It's,
get 5 to 6, I feel perfect. Anything more than 6,
it's like your body hurts, no?
I feel more tired when I get over 6.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's a weird phenomenon that doesn't happen to a lot of people. I'm surprised it happens to you too.
Yeah, that's I've always known. I don't know if I've ever even asked anyone that, but it's really common for me.
Uh, why do you think? I don't know if it's just because like my body's used to getting that much sleep or what, but
Um, I feel like it's because when you get more sleep, you probably get it's probably your body reaching that like super deep sleep,
yeah,
and
like
then
REM
right
sleep.
after that you wake up.
Yeah, that's so true. Especially if you have a dream, that's the deepest REM cycle. And
Yep.
it's not last long, but as for me, I dream almost every night, and once I hit that, I'll be up at fucking 5 6 a.m. is ready to go. Ready to go, man. And I don't want to, I want to be in bed.
You wanna sleep. Yep, I feel that. I think it's a little late. Who said that? Yeah, King Moy, I think your entry should have been above the previous 15 minute. But if you get a good close here, then if it wicks down, you could get in it. But personally, I'd still be waiting for the 4 hour to close, and then let the 4 hours set up, let the hourly set up, and then try to look for a trade. Yep, it's two for me. It's I can't trade the high impact 2 minutes before or 2 minutes after.
Oh, man. I'm just talking to someone that I met in Toronto. They're over Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get to YYZ Pearson Airport. You guys call it Pearson Airport over there. And she's like, I'll come pick you up.
Wait, you're coming here?
I did for 2 years in a row. I came there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Offering if anyone wanted to have help and cook 'em some dinner. Come on over to the condo, chill, learn Forex, man, eat. Come on, only 2 people took it 2 years ago, so I was like, all right. So they drove 4 hours to come see you.
Damn.
And then this time I just went over there and things concluded everything, and I met up with Ted again. So Ted lives not that far. in the airport, like an hour and a half or so. We went out to eat. And the waitress, Ted hands her 100 for us, and then she's like, she's like, did you want me to give you some change? Oh no, he handed her seven. Yeah, he handed 100. Yeah, the bill was 70 Canadian, and then he handed her 100, and she asked him for change, or if he wants change back. He's like, because he's pretty sharp at math. He did financing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would I give you a 40% tip? Not to her face, but it was just he gave her a tip, but she was expecting to keep it all, to keep it all that time, you know. And
Yeah, not today.
yeah, I've worked in the restaurant business before, just bussing and all that, and I know tips are important.
Yeah.
You also know that your hours are your hours, so I don't know. It goes both ways, you know. Yeah, yeah. So back to the girls. Yeah, so she takes me back to her condo, and then I would talk up to this point. We've been talking to her about a year. So we go back over there. It was off of she lived Scarborough, I guess that's what you call it. Over in Toronto,
Okay.
and so she turns on Grey's Anatomy, and we're watching that for like 8 hours straight. I'm like sitting next to her, and like I wanted to talk and all that, so I threw in a couple words, but she just like she was like, I'm sick, and then we're watching Grey's Anatomy, and I'm like, okay, and it's just like it's time for bed, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm sleeping. She's like, you coming to bed? I was like, sure, I'm coming to bed. And she was just like, went to bed. I went to the bed also. Kept up with my wife. She invited me over to her condo and was asking me to come and sleep on bed. Confused, right? Pretty girl too, really pretty. Portuguese, half Canadian. And she's just talking to me. She's asking me all these questions, so I'm explaining to her like these conspiracy theories and what I thought. And she's still watching TV, and I'm like, well, I don't expect anything from her at this point because it would have happened a lot of time. I didn't like sexually. I didn't care less. Judging like 8 hours past Grey's Anatomy. So I just get to know her a little bit, and I just freaking fell asleep. I fell asleep answering her questions. And then I canceled my like 5-day Airbnb for this woman. And then she just like puts this. I'm like, oh my god. And she's like, I'm gonna go shooting on Sunday. And I'm like, oh man, this one. So it was good for a time. I was like, damn, I was like, what the heck? So she totally stiffed on me.
Damn.
Yeah, right. I was like, wow. I'm like, do you understand what's going on here, Missy?
Clearly, you weren't pretty enough.
I was trying to be like nice about it. I was like, well, I canceled my Airbnb for you, knowing that you knew I was gonna stay for a week here or 10 days, and then you were going ahead and kicking me out like tomorrow a little bit. So I was like, no problem. Like I'll get another B&B, no problem. But it was just the
Yeah, that'd have been crap.
I know, right? I was like, oh god, So I took the train to downtown and all that stuff.
She'll be like, it's fine. I'll go stay in the penthouse at some fancy hotel.
Yeah,
she'll be like,
yeah, right, yeah,
she'll be like, oh, okay, I can hang out. Let's go there. I'd be like, nah.
Humble, you stay humble, you stay nice. And,
yep.
You don't have an attitude with them. I'm talking to her right now, but she's just one of those strong-ass ones that think that she doesn't need anything or anybody.
She's probably watching the live stream. Once you get there, she'll be like, oh, you can go.
Seriously, man, yeah. I'm gonna kiss her when I next see her. I'm gonna kiss her and run next time I see her.
Kiss her and run. Maybe do it on the last day.
That'll piss her off so bad. I know, right?
Don't do it on the first day.
Or steal her dog, so she has to come find me.
Oh god, that'll get you killed.
No, John Wick can tell you that.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, see you Sunday.
Yep, see you later. I'm gonna end the stream too. I'll see
Thank you,
see you guys on Sunday. Yep.